I'm Reece Stein, at your leisure in Thermopolis, Wyoming, home to amazing hot springs which have been curing the aches and pains of people for thousands of years. So it'll cure my backache and...
It will.
All
If you
right.
spend enough time in there, it sure will.
From the Greek, Thermopolis is literally hot city, and from the abyss below, hot mineral water emerges, 130 degrees hot, 3.5 million gallons every day, reputed to be the largest single mineral hot spring in the world. It carves colorful channels through a pristine grassy plateau, filling pools along the way. A boardwalk leads visitors through this magical maze, not unlike another Wyoming landmark not too far away.
A little bit of Yellowstone. The smell, it's a little bit of that faint sulfur, which is reminiscent of my childhood, so I like it. And the green of the trees is nice, the grass, it's a beautiful area. It's like something for everybody here.
I think they're pretty cool. They don't smell too good. Like, it kind of smells like rotten egg, to be 100% honest.
Still super hot, the water spills over the brink and into the Bighorn River, leaving in its path a coating of calcium carbonate and 24 other minerals shimmering in the Wyoming sun. In 1896, the government purchased the springs from the Shoshone tribe and created Wyoming's first state park. Best views of the terraces are across the swinging bridge over the Bighorn, this year celebrating its centennial. Some of the escaping spring water is captured by 3 swimming pools, including the Teepee Pool.
We get our water out of the big spring.
Really? All of it?
All of it comes from the big spring, yes.
That it's hotter at the big spring than it is here?
Yes, it is. It is.
How do you control the temperature?
Through a heat exchanger, it cools itself down as it comes to us.
So you don't add cold water?
No, there's nothing added to it at all.
The water is bathtub comfortable with a couple of slides we just couldn't keep the kids off of.
It's like really warm, but it's pretty fun. Like, there's this nice water slide over there that I'm trying to get my brother to go down, but he won't. But it's pretty fun, yeah.
Thermopolis locals make the state bathhouse pool a daily ritual.
Because I have a bad rotator cuff and a little bit of arthritis.
What does this do for it?
It warms my bones from the inside.
The state bathhouse is free. You can stay in for 20 minutes. It's about 110 degrees and it's wonderful.
Complete the pool trifecta with a dip-in star plunge and dry off with a drive through the state park's bison compound near the springs. Here, a few of these symbols of the Old West roam relatively free in a large enclosure. But this little gal has her own corral.
Mia's here because her mom was a young cow. It was her first calf, and she had her close to the road, and there was a lot of traffic that day, so she got up and she took off because she was afraid and kind of forgot that she had a calf.
5.5-week-old Mia still needs to be bottle fed 3 times a day, and we have the honor of giving her dinner.
You're doing good. Just tip up the bottom a little bit. Good job.
It was like playing tug-of-war with a gigantic dog because she just would not stop trying to pull the bottle out of my hand.
Maya will be returned to the herd soon, where she'll be hand-fed until she is weaned. Before the bison, there were even bigger critters here, and Thermopolis boasts a wonderful museum and fossil preparation lab and nearby dig site. It features the most complete skeleton of the 100-foot-long Supersaurus and 29 other critters, some with lots of teeth. The first people here left their handwriting on the wall. State Park Manager John Fish leads us through the Legend Park Rock Art Site, 30 miles west of town. It protects some 260 petroglyphs documenting nearly 12,000 years of human activity.
Anywhere from 200 to 300, all the way up to 10,500, 11,000 years.
As soon as the ice melted, they were in here chipping away.
They were in here. They were hunter-gatherers. They were on the move.
But today, only cliff swallows, lizards, pronghorn, and bunnies thrive in this once busy human corridor. Back in town, 19th century humans frequented the Hole in the Rock Saloon, the feature attraction at the County Museum. The handcrafted bar may have been a hangout for Butch and Sundance, who had a hideout just across the Bighorn River. Today, the Bighorn is popular with river runners and renowned for its fly fishing. Local guide services can provide all the fun for a price. Jeremy Randall of Grable often lands monsters like this big brown trout. and some nice rainbows. Suddenly, a slow fishing day really picks up. So much fun in Thermopolis, Wyoming.
I wasn't familiar with this area at all, and everywhere I go, look at that, look at this. Boys, pay attention, look over here.
Reece Stein at your leisure, soaking it all in Thermopolis, Wyoming.